Hey, hey, Sagittarius. Welcome to your December reading and happy solar return to my December Sagittarians. Remember, it's your personal new year, so treat things as such. And before we even get into your cards, what I'm hearing from Spirit is that relationships and the balance of emotions and relationships figure prominently for you this month, meaning you can feel that when you are lacking emotional connections in life, that life gets kind of dry, right? In tarot, the cups represent feelings. So life can get dry and arid when we're not having enough emotional connection. And conversely, when there's too much, it's just like sopping wet and life becomes like a drag. Like literally when you're walking through the world and you've been through a rainstorm and you're dragging your wet clothes, and how uncomfortable and how cloying that feels. So if you find yourself on either end of that spectrum, consider the fact that your card is the Temperance card, the card of moderation, the card featuring the person pouring from one cup to the other. So balance. Balance, emotionally speaking, figures. So who brings you into balance? Who or what brings you out of balance? That includes like habits. That's just what I'm hearing. So things to keep in mind, Sagittarius, as we get into the story of your month. Ooh, so we're going to look at the path forward, how December is looking for you, the kind of climate that you're working with, past, present, and future, the guidance from Spirit, and of course, a persona card to look at, which aspects of yourself it serves you most to show up with this month, the things that Spirit wants you to most be aware of about yourself in the month of December. So Spirit, for my Sagittarian people, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising. What do you want to share with them in the month of December? It's Sagittarius season. Things are ready to move. Spirit, what do you want to share with Sagittarian people tuning into this reading? What do they need to know for their highest good? Want to look at the past, the present, and the unfolding future. We want to understand the climate that Sagittarius is working with and how they can best navigate its spirit. What do you want them to know in December for their highest good, to help them step into ease, adventure, fun, abundance, flow? Perfect. Sagittarius, in the month of December. Let's go. Relationships and balance. Wow. Okay, wow. And then here you come through as the Queen of Swords. So your word is, Spirit's saying two things. Your word is your bond and your word is your weapon. So it's like your sword can forge connections or it can sever them. The way that you speak, the way you communicate, the community that you consider yourself to be not just a part of, but also like a leader in, or someone who speaks for or protects. That's very Queen of Swords energy, whatever your gender. King and Queen is not about sex and gender, it's about personality type. And a Queen is all about her community in addition to her personal creative mission. So more important to you than seeing your name in lights is knowing that hearing your name lights up certain people in your life. So watch your words, use them. I'll say use them very carefully. They're very powerful. They're extra powerful this month. You have a lot of, I feel like there is some strategic cutting, some strategic trimming to do that is going to greatly improve and kind of, I'm going to use the phrase speed up your life, but only in the sense that smooth is fast. That when things are going well and easily, time just seems to fly by, versus when we're really working hard or dealing with a lot of resistance and time seems to crawl. So Spirit's talking about there's a difference that you can create between those two things this month. Being a Queen of Swords, being kind of firm and clear and no bullshit about it. Very Sagittarius energy, no bullshit, always the truth, right? But what's the difference? Sagittarius is known for maybe sometimes being so truthful that it comes off as blunt. Blunt is the last word. Well, let me modify. The Queen of Swords is very honest, but not blunt because she's sharp. The Page of Swords might be a little bit blunt, as in, maybe I'm causing damage that I don't intend to. I'm trying to be a little more surgical, but oops, I hit you with a blunt instrument. The Queen is surgical. The Queen knows when to speak, when not to speak, just how many words it needs, when it's too many. So consider your communication, and it's time to do a little bit of pruning. A lot of growth comes when you prune things. For those of you who don't know plants that well, when you trim down the excess, the whole organism flourishes more, and that's what I'm hearing is really important for you. In particular for your fire, your energy, your passion for life, like feeling lit up or not about the life that you're living. Okay, so let's talk about it. Spirit is always right. Relationships figure prominently. Giving and receiving, perhaps over giving is an issue for some of you. Let me know if that's you. Sitting in the past, Three of Cups, beautiful card. I'm hearing a couple different things. I'm hearing, of course, Three of Cups is a friendship card. It's also a card of different people with different perspectives, but a common goal or a common, well, okay, let's use the word goal, but say that a common goal can be something you create in the external world. A common goal can also be we all are here to support each other. We all are invested in seeing each other thrive. So this could be a sewing circle. This could be community activism. Your mileage may vary. But I like the people. Three of Cups is always a great sign for good people around you, good people available to you that really celebrate you and are on your level, and want to raise their glasses with and to you. That's what I'm hearing. And I mean, let's just jump over to the Ten of Cups in that key and conclusion position. Sharing is really important. Sharing. Sharing not just the wealth, but also your burdens. Ten of Wands sits in the present. Let's just jump to the future. Six of Wands. Pruning, right? Queen of Swords. Do I really need to do all of this? And if I do I need to do all of it like this? Do I need to do all of it myself? Are there things I could delete or delegate or postpone? Like, okay, this is for this season, I really need to focus on X, Y, and Z. So A, B, and C will have to wait until springtime because for the next, the winter arc, this is what I'm really focusing on, and I'm going to trim away any extras and excess. Like, if you are trying to get every area of your life to 100% right now, that's very Ten of Wands. So how could we reduce that by almost half? Six of Wands is victory. Six of Wands is everybody sees and appreciates me, and I'm also feeling myself like, yeah, I did that. I really did that, huh? And being able to, keyword, receive that appreciation, those gifts, all of the beautiful things that come with showing up in the way that you want to show up. Six of Wands. Feeling like the conquering hero or heroine. And that requires some things. Like I said, Ten of Wands, what do you need to delete or delegate? What are you overdoing or overburdening yourself? Or what do you know that if you take it all away, you're going to burn yourself out? That's what I feel is like a lot of you are either on the edge of burnout or there's like the threat of burnout down the road and Spirit is trying to give you ahead of time like, hey, let's... an overhaul is great. Let's overhaul this one sector. Let's not sign ourselves up to do every single goddamn thing, okay? Let's really do this thing extremely well, and then we will move on to the next thing. So Eight of Cups sits in the climate. It matches the Ten of Wands and the Queen of Swords, the message that Spirit was giving up. There are some things that could get trimmed and left behind. And you know how they were talking about walking through the rain, soaking wet, when it's like life, it's the opposite of too dry. It's sopping, it's cloying, it's there's mildew and mold are right around the corner. This level of like emotional blech, So Eight of Cups, what are you again overdoing? What might you be overindulging in? And that can range from like, oh, you know what, I do this substance a little too often, or I watch a little too much TV, or I doom scroll, and it's like it's weighing me down with how cloying the emotional like waters that I'm swimming in. There are some things that could do with trimming away and out of your life. Again, reminder that you are the Temperance card. You are the card for not doing too much in either direction because you want to experience like kind of the full breadth and depth of life. So anytime you, in particular, Sagittarius, find yourself going to excess, that's like more like your Scorpio sibling, okay? You're here to be a little bit more back and forth, a little more fun. Let's be frank. I'm a Scorpionic person. What do you need less of? Do less. Do less. You could shed a couple cups. You could shed a few wands. It would be good for you. And it will be the opposite of keeping you from growing. Sitting in the potential position, if you so choose, and if you so prioritize. Eight of Pentacles, your money and your skills will grow and grow and grow. And I'm hearing that you're going to find some new interests, some of you. And it's so funny because it's like, yeah, Spirit is saying do less and throwing yourself into the one or two things that you really, again, winter arc, right? Like the one or two things that you really want to improve or change or make progress on or whatever by the end of the winter cycle. New and wonderful sprouts are going to pop up, like blossoming that you weren't expecting. That's just what I'm hearing. So 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups, the Empress, enjoying yourself. It's really important this month. Having fun with your people, receiving compliments, presents, attention, gracefully. It looks like your money and your popularity and the love in your life all increase, especially as you decrease your belief or investment in the idea that you have to do it all or make it all happen. Be sweet to yourself, Sagittarius. You deserve. And I see you showing off and getting a lot of appreciation and attention for it. So don't be afraid to leave behind anything that doesn't feel like you because there's bounty ahead. Like you're leaving behind drops for the entire ocean of possibilities, okay? That's what I'm hearing. So if it doesn't feel right and it feels old and stale, let it go. Something else is definitely flowing into your life. You're just making room. Okay. Thanks for being here, Sagittarius. I hope it's helpful for you. Like if you like it, subscribe if you vibe. If you want to share anything, stories, reflections, etc., please do so just south of this video. I always love hearing y'all's reflections. Appreciate your time, Sag. And if I don't see you in your mid-December reading, then I hope I will see you in the new year. Till then, bye.